What is up, you guys? Happy Sunday. How are we? I am so excited because I am starting my Sunday on a really good note. I'm gonna be going to go tan. Summers out here are brutal, but also can be utilized to tan ourselves. So I am excited because I invited my cousin to the pool yesterday and I was like, girl, let's go tan. Let's keep our Hawaii tan on. I'm still a little bit tan. You guys, I'm not going to show you obviously where I can tell, but I am in the mood to brighten up that tan again. So we are meeting up actually first for coffee. I'm gonna be going back to the coffee shop in Gilbert, which I am so in love with. I've shared with you guys the breakfast sandwich, the croissant sandwich with the grilled jalapenos that I really, really like from there. She hasn't tried the sandwich, but I described it to her. And she basically told me that ever since I described it to her, she has been wanting to go try it. And so I told her, I was like, oh, let's go on Sunday. So today I decided that I was gonna wake up. I woke up pretty early because I also went to sleep really early yesterday. And I went straight into editing the previous vlog. So hopefully by this time you guys have already watched it. I have been spending a lot of time in just pouring into myself, going to the gym, just taking care of me in more ways than one. So I've been really pouring into myself. That's funny because I think that's what I titled it. I titled it something along the lines of filling up my cup in every way, because also in that vlog I made myself a rosé cocktail. So like I was filling up my cup. You get it? You get it? Y'all, come on now. But anyways, we are gonna go tatting today, but before that I'm gonna go to the coffee shop. Now we are meeting up at the coffee shop at 9. So since I've been editing all morning, right now it's literally 8:15. So I'm gonna be heading out soon. But before I head out, I was like, hey, let me just already put my bathing suit on. Maybe we can just go directly over there, or we'll come here, whatever. Well, I'll just already take my stuff. The sun is definitely brutal, and so I like to, even when I tan, to still use a 50 SPF sunscreen under the lotion that I put on for tanning, because I still want to take care of myself. So anyways, I am excited because I'm going to be tanning and spending the morning at the pool for a little bit, and then probably just hanging out the rest of the day. Yesterday, I bought some ice cream and I left it in the fridge because it was just too late for me to eat. I didn't want to eat it anymore. But I left it there so that it can get really, really hard and it could just be good. You get me? So anyways, I took off all of my jewelry because... Actually, speaking of, let me take off my rings too. But I took off my necklaces. I don't really like to tan with my jewelry on, just because there have been times when I'm wearing my gold necklaces and then there's obviously a mark. So I don't want to do that to myself. So here we go. I'm wearing my pink bathing suit. I am gonna put on some pants. Let's see. Actually, not pants, but shorts. We're gonna put on some shorts. I just want to already be ready, so I just feel like that'll be easier. And then that way, when we get back from breakfast, it's just like, all right, let's go. So very, very cutesy. And I'm definitely gonna be putting on a hat. I think I said that because one thing about me is we're taking care of that. Also, make sure you take care of your lips too. I love to slather some of this on my lips every night because it just helps for the dryness. All right, so let me charge you guys for a little bit and then we're gonna head on out to the coffee shop. All right, you guys, we're here and I got myself the peaches and cream latte. They have a new summer menu right now, but the strawberry wasn't really something I was craving. So I went still with the peaches and cream, which is literally my favorite one. And let me show you my sandwich. My sandwich, extra jalapenos, yes sir. My cousin says she liked it. One thing I know what to do is to recommend something good. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know if they make their croissants here or what. Happy It's delicious, y'all. I was just telling my cousin, I'm like, I feel the jalapeno right in my stomach. I'm gonna pay for it later because I ordered extra jalapenos this time. I didn't have to do all that. Why am I doing all that? But anyways, I am excited because now we're gonna go to the pool and get our little tan on and just kind of hang out or whatever. It feels really good to have a free Sunday where I have nothing else planned but hang out and chill and do fun things with myself and my friends and my cousin. So anyways, let's go to the pool. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. What you gonna say? That bitch like me. It's hard to come by, but you already know that. I am back from the pool and let's see what we got here. Can't really see much, but I'm gonna shower because I still have stuff on. And one thing about me is that my tan starts to develop a little bit after, right? So we did 20 minutes on the front, went and dipped in the pool, and then we did 30 minutes in the back because for whatever reason, I just tan more in the front a lot faster. And then we kicked it in the pool for like 15-20 minutes. So now we are gonna shower. Well, I'm gonna shower. I can definitely see it though, for sure. I can definitely see it. I did make sure to really take care of my face, but let me tell you, the UV is now up to 12. So I go before the UV gets really, really high for obvious reasons. And then I like to wear a hat to take care of my head, my face. When I'm tanning, I definitely like to cover my face as much as possible. And I'm just really cautious while still tanning. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna shower. I got inspired while I was there to like go grocery shopping and maybe make some banana bread since I have a whole day to go. I'm excited. Let's shower. Let's figure this out and I'll be back. All right, you guys, I have showered and I actually went for a really quick Sprouts run, which is so crazy because literally my hair is already dry. That's how hot it is out here. When I tell you that I went for a quick one though, it was literally a quick one. I've talked to you guys about these and I finally found the ones that are in blue. I actually haven't even opened the blue ones, but since I found those, I wanted to get them. This Baja shrimp that I got last time to make the aguachile was so delicious. It's wild caught and it comes from Baja California. So it's one of the best shrimps as far as flavor goes, especially for that. I got some tortillas de harina because I want to make ground beef with potatoes to like potentially make into burritos over for the week. Cream cheese, condensed milk, cheese, Monterey Jack, and mozzarella. Actually, pepper jack and Monterey Jack. Oh man, no me di cuenta. It's okay, I like both. I got some ribeye steak so that I can make some ribeye tacos over the week. Some bacon and all the veggies, jalapeno, cucumber, potatoes, chile poblano. If you don't know which one the chile poblano is, it's this one, the one that you make chiles rellenos with. And then I got chile serrano. This is chile serrano. This little one that I use for aguachile. If you can't tell, I'm gonna be making aguachile probably tomorrow. I have some red onion, white onion, and some lime. It was a very quick trip. Thankfully, I already had everything for the banana bread that I'm gonna be baking today. And I just found a really easy recipe from someone on TikTok, so I'm literally just gonna follow it right now. Baking is very therapeutic for me, and I just kind of feel, especially after being out in the sun and really starting off my Sunday very nicely, I just kind of feel like doing that right now and probably playing some Netflix in the background. And I'll figure out what to eat in a little bit. I might make that steak today instead of the shrimp, or I definitely need to cook that ground beef. So I'll probably do that and maybe eat that. We'll see. I'll let you guys know for sure, but we're gonna be hanging out. I'm gonna be hanging out, watching Netflix, and I'm just gonna show you guys what I do while we have a little either ASMR moment or some movement with music in the background. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the ASMR? Or do you prefer when I do like my videos with a little bit of music in the background and just different scenes? I ask because, for example, today I'm gonna be watching Netflix in the background, so yes, you're gonna be able to hear the ASMR from what I'm doing, but at the same time, you're not really gonna be able to really hear that crisp sound because you're gonna be listening to what I'm watching. Does that make sense? So let me know. I know I like to do a mixture of things sometimes, and I also like to know your input because I personally like to really listen to ASMR videos, but I also I like both. I think that's why I try to incorporate both in my content. So anyways, I'm gonna put these things away and we're gonna start prepping for the banana bread. All right, so first things first, I have my ripe bananas and you actually need 3 for this recipe, which I've already done in here. I had 5, and so you just mash them. Excuse the background, I'm watching Wednesday again. You're gonna need brown sugar, vanilla extract, all-purpose flour, baking powder, unsalted butter, but it's not that serious, ever. To me, anytime a recipe calls for unsalted butter, I'm like, chill, relax, we're gonna be okay. All I have is salted butter, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm browning the butter. What that means is that we're basically cooking it here and literally just brown. So it's melting right now since the stove is hot. And then once it browns, I'll show you guys what that looks like. And then we're just gonna blend everything together. I'll put the recipe in the description. So if you guys wanna remake it, you will. I'm also making a TikTok for it and a reel and a short. So you can have that and you can save it for a faster version. This recipe, just like the Hawaii popular banana bread, has chocolate chips. And I like my banana bread with pecans, so I'm actually gonna be smashing some pecans and adding that as well. All right, so the butter has browned. Let me show you guys what that looks like. I just poured it here because I'm supposed to wait for it to cool down for like 10 minutes. But that's basically what that means. It tastes a lot better this way. And in the meantime that it's cooling down, I made myself a little matcha to just hang out here in the house. After this, I'm gonna add the brown sugar and all of the beautiful ingredients. And then we're gonna make banana bread. I am excited for this. All right, I just put the banana bread inside of the oven. It's going in there for 55 minutes. Also, in the meantime that certain things were done, I boiled myself 9 eggs. I don't know why 9 eggs is always like my point. I'm always like, I'm gonna boil 9 eggs. It might be because sometimes I eat 3, other times I eat 2. So I'm like, I just wanna have enough. So now I'm gonna put everything away that I used, and I'm also gonna put things in the dishwasher. Actually, I'm not done cooking, so I'm not gonna put things in the dishwasher yet so that I can clean up everything, but I am gonna put everything away. I don't know why I haven't worn my mandil, you guys, but now I'm actually gonna be cooking with some oil, and I don't want all the oil to get on me, so I'm gonna put it on. Also, to avoid getting wet, my TV's kind of loud, sorry. All right, you guys, I have literally been cooking and doing all of the things amongst making some jalapeno poppers. So with a little bit of the ground beef that I made, I put some to the side, and some of it I made with potatoes, as you guys saw, and I made some burritos for myself tomorrow so that I can take them for lunch tomorrow. But then, since earlier when I was at the pool with my cousin, I was like, honestly, I feel like I'm craving jalapeno poppers. I'm like, I know we already had tons of jalapenos for breakfast in the sandwich, but I'm just really feeling jalapeno poppers. And she's like, that actually sounds amazing. So I was like, I have ground beef and I'm just tired of always making either picadillo or pasta. I'm not really craving either of them right now. So I was like, I'm gonna make it and I'm just gonna do different things with it. So when I went to Sprouts, you guys know that I got jalapenos, and I decided to make myself some jalapeno poppers. Ingredients for these are jalapenos, cream cheese, I used the pepper jack cheese that you guys saw me shred as well, and ground beef. I did a mixture of all of that together, and then I cut up the jalapenos, emptied out the seeds because we don't want those, and then I stuffed them and then wrapped them in bacon. These were made in the air fryer, and honestly, I am a little bit nervous right now because I know they're super hot. So I'm gonna give it another like 2 to 3 minutes before I actually try them. I'm excited though. Yes, sir. I just gave it a bite right now. These are spicy. Oh. Then you guys, I totally forgot to try the banana bread with you. After the jalapeno poppers, I was like, okay, first of all, I couldn't even finish the 3 jalapeno poppers. I only ate 2 and a bite. I didn't think I was gonna get super full, but I did because I stuffed them. So they were like super full of protein and fat. Definitely high protein, high fat, low carb snack meal, if you will. It was my dinner. And I cut up the banana bread and kind of separated it into 2 because I'm gonna take some of it to my coworker. And I tried it, had a little bit of it, and now I just realized I brought this all the way to the bathroom. I am cleaning. I am running the dishwasher right now, and I put my Roborock to start cleaning. I'm gonna brush my teeth now. Honestly, I have done so much today. I want to call it a night already. Maybe not a night, but like I want to just lay down already, you know, like just relax and enjoy the rest of my Sunday evening. It's 6 o'clock right now. So I think I'm just going to chill out and that's it.